it is the first day of Teacher Appreciation Week. I introduced our project that we're starting today. It is our Mother's Day poem. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariely Sanchez and I'm a fourth grade teacher in South Florida. Today is May 7th and it is the first day of Teacher Appreciation Week. So I will be taking you along with me today, and our PTSA is sponsoring a continental breakfast for teachers this morning. So before I head to my Weight Watchers meeting like I usually do every Monday, I'm going to stop by the Teachers Lounge and kind of do a little clip of the setup of the continental breakfast. And thank you so much to our PTSA for showing so much love and support to all of us teachers. We do feel appreciated. All right, so I'm going to head downstairs and I will check back with you later. All right, so I am about to rack a teacher. I know it's Teacher Appreciation Week, but I am doing this as part of my 27 Days of Kindness. So I actually got this little notebook that says Jot It Down from the Target Dollar Spot and one of the Papermate retractable pens. And I created this cute little heart. So I'm just gonna put it right behind here, the ribbon and the pen, so it's nice and, see, it just fits there, and put it in one of the teacher mailboxes. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, so I just put the little random act of kindness in one of the teacher's mailboxes. I kind of just looked at all the mailboxes and I started to say out loud to myself, okay, where do I feel the energy pulling me towards? So I randomly chose a fifth grade teacher. So I can't wait for them to get it. Of course, I'm not even gonna be able to see their reaction. They're not gonna know it was me, but just the feeling of doing it is worth it. It makes me feel super happy. Look at the smile. I'm smiling because I'm just happy to do it. All right, so let me get going back to the rest of my day because the students are about to finish Spanish. So I will check back with you later today. All right, so right now it's my lunchtime. And this morning, what I was able to do with my homeroom students was at the first hour of the day, they had Spanish. They were learning about the importance of nutrition and also relating it to words in Spanish with their Spanish teacher. And then after that, I introduced our project that we're starting today. We actually used the entire class time in the morning to work on it. It is our Mother's Day poem. So the students are writing a poem as inspired by a poem that was written by poet Sandra Cisneros. And she wrote it about her grandfather, but they're using the same poetry structure of that poem to kind of write about their mom. So I'm going to show you really quickly what that looks like. So this is basically how I have set up all the papers that the students are going to use for the project today and tomorrow. And Basically, they're going to start with this paper, and on the other side of the paper is the poem by Sandra Cisneros. So it's Abuelito Who, and we talk about it. So we are incorporating reading skills in this by looking at poetry, looking at figurative language, and what she could possibly have meant when she compares her grandfather to the different things that she is using to describe him. And the words that are underlined are the words that the students are keeping on their poems to their moms, except for abuelito, which they're just going to replace that and just use the word that they usually call their mom, whether it's mom, mommy, all those things. So then on the back, they have the frame, so they can write mommy who or mom who by their name, and then mommy or mom who, and they complete it by different things that are related to their mom. Now, I do also provide it in Spanish because I do have a couple of students in my class who their mom only speaks Spanish. So I translated her poem into Spanish, and then I provided this poetry frame for the students to use. Now, I do need them to write it in English first, and then they can translate it into Spanish so that I can have both and I can keep it in their record. Now, how I had them do this, we first had to do brainstorming. So let me show you how we did that. I had the students work on a bubble map by putting their mom, whatever they call their mom, in the middle and then using different words to describe their mom. Now, once they brainstormed, they kind of knew what different things they could write about for their mom. So this is my example of what I wrote for my mom. And what I told them to do is to think like poets. So instead of saying that, for example, that she is creative, I went ahead and put is a waterfall of wonders and imagination. Instead of writing that she is brilliant, I put is an ocean of knowledge and wisdom. So I told them to be creative by using metaphors, similes, idioms, those different kinds of things to describe their mom. Now, this is my rough draft, which is why there is editing on it. So after they wrote their rough draft, the students chose one of these 5 different templates, and this is the same template, it's just different colors. So we have white, pink, yellow, green, and blue. So they chose one of these templates to then write their final draft. For their final draft, they took their rough draft and they literally copied it onto the template. So here is mine, and then I told them that after they're done, they can go ahead and color the border and color the flowers at the bottom and put some color in the heart if they want, but to not color the middle where they wrote their final draft. So most of the students are almost in the last stage, which is step 3, which is their final draft, and they will all finish tomorrow. I will show you tomorrow what we are planning to do for Father's Day, which I know it's in June, but I don't want the fathers to be left behind. So we're actually going to do a project this week for the fathers. On Friday, our school is having Fathers in Education Day, where they are inviting all these fathers to come out and speak to different classes about an interest, about a hobby they have, about how sports help them in life, etc. So I want the projects for both the mother and the father to be done by Thursday so that the fathers can actually receive their projects on Friday and the moms can receive theirs on Sunday. All right, so now I'm just going to have my lunch, and let me show you quickly what I'm having today.
So apparently the audio got cut off in this section, and I am now doing a voice over. So I am having baked chicken drumsticks for lunch, vegetables, and mashed potatoes. So this is basically what my lunch is made up of for today.
All right, so it's the end of the day, and now I'm going to first show you how our classroom door looks, which this is how our classroom door looked right after the students were let into the classroom in the morning. So it wasn't just my students, it was students from other classes around us that took the Post-its, but let me show you how our door looks now. So as you can see, the door is completely empty again. And if you saw my vlog from Friday, which was the one with the field trip, May the 4th be with you, I will put a card up here so you can click on it. I showed you how my door looked at the end of the day before I left. It had all these Post-its. So now I'm going to show you the new Post-its that I created to replenish the door for today. All right, so what I ended up doing today is I just chose 8 different sayings and I created 5 copies of that same saying in the 5 different colors that I have. So I have orange, I have green, blue, white, and pink. So the sayings that I'm going to show you are all in all of these different colors. And once I put them on the door, you'll be able to see them better. And basically this one is live, love, laugh. Then I have be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Do or do not, there is no try. And then I drew a little Yoda. And another Yoda quote, the greatest teacher of failure is. Start each day with a grateful heart. May the force be with you. This one I did in 2 different versions. So in a world where you can be anything, be kind. I did this version where it had the earth and then the heart for kind. And then I did a different version where it had the earth with a heart in the middle. And the last one, today you are an eagle, your wings are made of awesome. And I did this with a silver Sharpie. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these on the door and then I'll show you how it looks once I'm done. All right, here is the door with all the new Post-its placed on them. And I will give you another close-up of some of my favorite ones. Actually, they're all my favorites. I'm so happy that I was able to make them. So definitely that one. And of course, that one is an oldie but goodie. This is one of my new favorite ones. Today, you're an eagle. Your wings are made of awesome. Of course, all the Yoda ones are super cute. So there's one, and then here's the other one. And start each day with a grateful heart. And be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Let me show you that one in white so you can see how the colors kind of look. Here we go. Here it is. And then of course, live, love, laugh is super adorable. They're all really neat and can't wait for the students to see them tomorrow, and I'm sure they're gonna pick more. And of course, that one is nice as well. And as I was putting these up right now, one of the teachers walked by and she said, oh, some of my students have them stuck on their desk. Thank you so much for doing this, and that makes me really happy. So yeah, that's our door. All right, and to help my students with today's assignment, which was to write their mom's poem, I went ahead and wrote some questions to help them think about what they could write about related to their mom. So I have 10 questions here that help them kind of get ideas on what they could think about so that they can include in their poems about their moms. Another thing that I was able to do today that I wasn't able to do on Friday because I was super tired from our field trip was I removed all the black paper that covered all our informational posters in the classroom. So these are our parts of speech posters right above our city skyline, and up here our punctuation marks and the alphabet can now be seen again. Back here, our editor's marks are visible once more, as well as our remarkable reading bulletin board and our houses information. So there's Revere, Urafiki, Valor, Kalasini, and Hakima, which is our unifying house. And this is a resource that I do have available in my Teachers Pay Teacher store. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description box below. Our everyday editing bulletin board is now visible again. And I'm going to go ahead and create posters to explain what we do on each day of everyday editing and put our mentor sentence of the week up there as well once we start getting it done again, probably next week. And last but not least, our rules are visible again, which are awesome. And if you like the rules, I'll leave a link in the description box below of the teacher who created these, and they're amazing. And I'll also go ahead and leave a link to her YouTube channel because she's also a 4th grade teacher with a YouTube channel. She teaches math and science. And a couple of my students surprised me by leaving these on my desk kind of inconspicuously. And I noticed that they wrote here, "You got racked." And they got me my favorite, which are Sour Gummy Bears by Haribo. And I love me some stationery. So they got me some fine point markers, which I love. Thank you so much to my students that did this for me. I love you so much. You don't have to do this, but this is so amazing. Thank you. I love you all. All right, so the next thing that I'm getting ready to do is all of these desks are kind of like a hot mess right now. So I am going to fix these desks and put them kind of almost, I'm going to try to do kind of stadium seating. So let's see how they come out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now before I leave, and I'll show you how they look once I am finished. All right, I just finished setting up the desk into this almost stadium seating, but it's almost like a V. The way that it looks. I will show you how it looks from the front of the classroom in a moment. So let me get over there now. So here is how the desk looks, so you can kind of see how I position them, and hopefully this will work for now. I always like to change it around if it doesn't work, or just because I like change every once in a while. So let's see how the students react to this tomorrow. All right, so I just wanted to show you really quickly what my outfit of the day is. Basically, I have these LuLaRoe leggings that have paisley and my ballerina shoes as well. And this top is from Old Navy, and the sleeves is a cold shoulder top, and the sleeves are like this. They're twisted up. That's just the style of the sleeves. And I kind of wore it like this today because it was kind of hot. But this morning, I came in wearing this black cardigan, and I'm just going to put it on right now so you can see how it looks with it on. So this is basically what I was wearing today for school, and then I just took it off because it kind of got hot and stuff. So this is basically my teacher outfit for the day. So yeah, that's basically where I'm going to end today's vlog. I am going to try to also do what I did last week, which is do a daily vlog and vlogging what happens in the classroom so the videos are not as long. It's something new that I'm just trying for the month of May. So let's see how it goes for this week. So as you saw, today was the start of Teacher Appreciation Week in my school. You saw it with the breakfast. Tomorrow is actually National Teacher Appreciation Day. So let's see how tomorrow goes. And you also saw that the students started working on their Mother's Day project for this upcoming Mother's Day. So I can't wait for them to finish, and I can show you some of their finished products. And we're also going to start working tomorrow on our Father's Day project. So they're going to finish up their Mother's Day project, and they're going to start on their Father's Day project as well. If you are interested in the templates that I use with my students, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below to my Teachers Pay Teacher store so that you can grab a copy of this Mother's Day poem writing activity. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought or any questions you may have, and I'll be sure to answer them. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. That's all I have for today. Have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. See you tomorrow.